It's a beautiful spring day in Granada, and by the end of this video, you are going to have done your first sketch on location. Before we get started, let's define like what success looks like today. So first, you're going to leave your house. We're going to do it together, like a body doubling, even though obviously we're doing that virtually. And second, you're just going to sketch something outside, but it's going to be very fast. You only need like 20 minutes to do this video, and we're not looking to do a perfect sketch. We're going to tick that we sketched. So at the end of the video, you can be like, I'm an urban sketcher, because I am someone who goes and sketches outside. All you'll need for this video are something to sketch with and something to sketch on. So something to sketch with, I've got a colored pencil. You might want a pencil sharpener as well, or a second pencil in case you break it, but you could also use like a graphite pencil, a neo color, a pen, and then something to sketch with. I've got this little sketchbook, but you could also use like a clipboard and a piece of printer paper or smooth drawing paper. And third optional thing is you might like a camping stool or chair, or a beach chair if you have one, but also you can stand up or bring like something to sit on if sitting on the ground is accessible for you. So before you leave your house, just pause for a moment and think about where you might be able to go. So if you're in an apartment block in the city, is there like a side street or a local park that you can walk to within, say, 5 minutes of your house? If you're in the suburbs or somewhere more rural, you might just go onto your street and sketch like the letterbox of your house or like your neighbor's front door or something like that. Keep it simple. People might come up and talk to you, but really we're just trying to like make things more comfortable for ourselves and go somewhere where we're probably not going to be disturbed. All right, that's everything for the intro, except to say that if we haven't met before, hi, I'm Emma Bolton. I'm an urban sketcher, artist and writer based in Granada, and I'm so happy to be your guide for your first urban sketching experience. So pause the video now, and I want you to leave your house with your 2 items plus optional chair and walk to your location, and then press play again on the video when you get there, and we'll work out like what we're going to sketch. Okay, so you're outside. So now how do we work out what you want to sketch? Because I don't actually want you to sketch the same thing as me. I'm really here as like your guide and body double, but actually I want you to sketch something that's in real life in front of you. So the 2 things that I normally pay attention to are, where is the sun? And basically my camera is staring right into the sun at the moment. So I do not want to be positioning myself to sketch something in this direction, even though there's some like nice trees and stuff there. I really want to be facing more, say, this way, where I've got a lovely shot of Lorca's house, because I personally like sitting in the shade and just looking at the sun, but not into it. Like if you haven't brought anything to sit on, like where can you sit? So I'm in a park, so there's actually quite a lot of benches around. So where that lady's sitting, I could definitely have positioned myself there. Someone playing music in the background. So I've put my stool like under this tree, so I'm actually having like the beautiful love blossoms just fall onto me while I'm sketching. And then the other thing is, you know, once we're comfortable, we're sitting comfortably, like what is in our field of view that is accessible for us to sketch? Like a nice tree there that we could sketch. I could sketch one of these people around me, a lovely palm tree, probably not a bin. I could sketch like these blossoms up close, but I'm gonna sketch part of Lorca's house, I think, because Lorca is one of, well, Granada's, but also Spain's most famous poets, and I really like this house, and I just like this park. I don't know if you can hear all the bird song and stuff, but it's just a really like quiet, relaxing place to be. And you can see there's people around, but not so many that we feel heaps of people are going to come talk to us. All right, so take a moment to get your chair or stand up if you want to, and let's actually sketch something. All right, we're all set up, so let's get sketching. If you want to, you can set a timer for like 5 minutes, but for me, I just prefer to have a small sketchbook if I'm trying to sketch quickly, because there's really only so many details that you can add. So let's sit together for a few minutes and sketch something and see how we go. How are you doing? I'm really enjoying this right now because the spring sun is on my face, and actually it's really nice, although I would never do this in summer. And I'm really enjoying listening to the birds, and someone's playing Nothing Compares to You in the background. It's really lovely, and I think this is the thing that I like the most about urban sketching, because it just forces me to be in the moment and pay attention to what I'm doing. Let's just go for like another minute and then stop. Just add maybe a couple of shadows. And the final thing I'm going to add is this little tree in the background. All right, I think we're done. If you're having a good time, you can always pause the video now and keep going, but otherwise, take a moment to congratulate yourself because you have officially done your first sketch on location. Here's my sketch. You can see it's not a masterpiece, but I had such a good time doing it, and maybe it will serve as a quick thumbnail for like a more detailed sketch that I want to do later on. Thanks so much for doing this with me. Let me know in the comments how you found the process, and I'll see you to do another one of these sketching sessions soon. Okay, see you soon.